In this video, we are going to see how to solve logarithm equation. First, determine the universal set, that means the domain, and solve this problem. So the domain means inside the bracket 1 log x to the base 2 or logarithm of x to the base 2, they are similar. So in these two cases, the domain of the logarithm function x such that x greater or equal to x greater than 0. The domain of logarithm function x greater than 0. But if you see in this case, there is a denominator, the subscript x, so x cannot be 1. So the domain or the universal set of this equation, domain x such that x greater than 0 and x different from 1 on interval form. On interval form means which is greater than 0. In this case you can remove 1, so open interval 0 1 union open interval 1 up to infinity. So to start to solve this equation, logarithm equation, log x the base 2 log x the base 2, this also log x the base 2, but this one log 2 the base x. So this one different from the other two, you must be adjust first log to the base x using base change. It will become to log 2 over log x. So if you insert base 2, the numerator will become to log 2 by 2, which is 1, and log x the base 2. So log x the base 2 is equivalent to log 2 the base x equivalent to 1 over log x the base 2. So instead of log 2 the base x, you can substitute this one. So the equation will become to 2 times log x the base 2 square minus 3 times log x the base 2 plus 2 times log to the base x means, which is equal to 1 over log x the base 2 equal to what? 3. Now inside the bracket all these they are the same. You can use substitution method. Let's say let a equal to log x the base 2. If you substitute log x the base 2 by a, the equation will become 2a square minus 3a plus 2 over a equal to 3. Now solve this one means, in other words, multiplying by a, because there is a denominator in a. This equation will become to 2a cube minus 3a square plus 2 equal to 3a. 2a square minus 3a square minus 3a plus 2 equal to 0. When you transfer from the right side to the left side of the equation, it will become to negative. So in this case there is no common factor, cannot be factorized easily. You can use a rational root test. I miss this one, it is a cube 2 times a cube. So using rational root test, if you take for example the value of a minus 1 simply by inspection it will become to 0. That means 2 times minus 1 cube minus 3 times minus 1 square minus 3 times minus 1 plus 2 equal to 0. That means this one is minus 2. Here it is minus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So these two cancel out, you will get 0. So 1 root, it is minus 1, the value of a minus 1. To get the other values, okay, so if you get minus 1 for the root of this equation, to find the other roots, you can use a synthetic method because it is polynomial polynomial equation, sorry. So using synthetic method means to find the other factors, 2 minus 3 minus 3, 2, because the degree 3, 2, 1, 0. So the first step, you can write the number itself, then 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2, minus 2 minus 3, which is minus 5, minus 5 times minus 1, which is 5. If you add, you will get 2. 2 times minus 1 minus 2, it is 0. Because this one is the remainder is 0. Because one of the zeros of this number, so this one is the coefficient of the quotient. That means this factor, this polynomial function can be factorized by what? A plus 1, and the other one, it is quadratic, 2a square minus 5a plus 2 equal to 0. So this is the value of a. In this case, it is minus 1, already known. To find this one, simply you can use factorization to two numbers, its product 4, and if you add minus 5, you will get the numbers minus 4 and minus 1. So in this case, instead of minus 5a, substitute minus 4a and minus 1. So 2a square minus 4a minus a plus 2 equal to 0. 2a is common in both cases, a minus 2 minus 1 common, a minus 2 equal to 0. So 2a minus 1 times a minus 2 equal to 0. The value of a is 1 over 2, or the value of a, which is 2. So a has 3 values, so 3 zeros. ስለዚህ ኤን ካገኘን በኋላ ምንድነው የምናደርገው? እዚህ ጋር እንመጣና ሰብስቲቲዩት እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ኤ ስንት አግኝተናል? ማይነስ 1 አለ፣ ኤ 2 አለ። ዶሜን ውስጥ ነው ወይ የሚለው ነገር ቴስት ይደረጋል። ኤክስ ቫልዩ ነው ዶሜን ማለት። እንደገና ደግሞ ኤ ቫልዩ 1 over 2, the value of a, it is 1 over 2. ስለዚህ ይሄ ቻሌንጅ ፕሮብሌም የሚባለው የፍሬሽማን ማቴማቲክስ ነው። እሱን ሶልቭ እናደርገው ማለት ነው። ስለዛ ሎግ ኤክስ ዘ ቤዝ 2 ኤ ብለን የተነሳ ነው። ስለዚህ አንዱ ማን ነው? ማይነስ 1 ነው። ስለዚህ ይሄ ኢኩቫለንት ቱ ኤክስን ሶልቭ ስናደርግ ወደ ኤክስፖኔንሻል ስንቀይር ቱ ዘ ፓወር ኦፍ ማይነስ 1 which is the value of x 1 over 2. Similarly, log x the base 2, log x the base 2 ደግሞ 2 ነው። ይሄም equivalent to x equal to the power of 2 which is 4. Finally, the third one, log x the base 2 equal to 1 over 2. So x equal to the power of 1 over 2. To the power of 1 over 2 means which is the square root of 2. So it has 3 solutions. The first one 1 over 2, the second one which is 4, the third one radical 2 ይህ ሶስት ሶሉሽን ነው ያለው ማለት ነው።